We are now recording. So welcome everybody. I saw we have a few more join since I last came on here. You can go in the chat and put hello or hi or polite greeting. And it's our last week of not just before holiday break, but before the end of the year. After this week, no more 2020 that we're officially in school. I think we're all anxiously awaiting 2021, hoping things are better. Okay, here's what's going on here this week, and I'll just touch on a number of things. I'm going to change the screen share. I thought it was snowing out there a little bit ago. If you got questions, you could put them in the chat. I may not get to them till the end. I'm not going to be real long today, maybe about 15 minutes, and or you can unmute and ask if you want in between. Okay, this week we got a couple of things going on. One thing we're going to do is called Hour of Code. What is the Hour of Code? The Hour of Code is an initiative that was started maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And it's a big push, not just in the US, but around the world to get people of all ages interested in coding. Coding means like writing computer software, writing web pages, things like that. There's different types of coding for different types of purposes. So what is Hour of Code? The assignment's quite easy. You watch this little 2-minute video, then you go to this website for Hour of Code. You click on activities. Now, I recommend grades 9 plus activities, but if you feel like, hey, maybe I struggle a little with this, maybe I should do 6-8, you can do 6-8 if you want to. But most of you will probably be fine with 9 plus. So when you click on it, you get to all these activities. They're almost like games in a way. Okay, so they make it fun. They make it, not too hard. But you got to think through logic when you write code. So even though they may not have you write the exact code, they'll have you use little building blocks and things like that that have different categories like turn right, stop, do this, do that. So you got some idea how coding works. So what I recommend is you pick one and you start it. There's a Minecraft version right there. And if it's going great, great, do that one. If you go 5 minutes into it and you're like, hey, this one's maybe not for me, no problem, just back out and go find another one, okay? Then once you get through this, it'll take you, they say hour of code, so they say an hour. A lot of students get through it quicker than that. But say somewhere between 35 minutes and an hour to get through it. You're gonna, put this little game or some other little adventure together. And then what you're going to do is they often will have a certificate. And if you get to the end of your hour of code and you get a certificate, you can download the PDF of that, and then you submit that in the Google Classroom, and you're done. Now, what if you don't get a certificate for whatever reason? You're not sure how to download it, or the one you did didn't come up for some reason. Then the backup plan is there's directions here, just to type a little Google Doc saying, what was the name of the one that you did, and, describe it a little bit and your opinion about coding and what you learned and stuff like that. So it's very simple. Probably take you, after you've watched done the hour of code, probably take you, 7-8 minutes to type this if need be. If you have the certificate, you can submit that and I'll accept that as the same thing. Okay, so that's Hour of Code. The Excel test. We are going to test on Excel, but all it is the same test that you did on the pre-test, except hopefully now you know a lot more. So the Excel, I did put notes back here, even though we posted them elsewhere, so you know where they are if you need them. And if you open this here up, it's actually, this is the test. You're not going to use a Google form. You're just going to write them in here and submit it. And it covers like formulas. Everyone should know all formulas start with an equal sign. Functions are a type of formula. A range are the cells top left to bottom right that you put in with a function. So if you top left might be B3, bottom right might be B7 with a colon in between in parentheses. Operators are like plus, minus, divide, and multiply. And remember, multiply and divide are different in Excel than they are from regular math. Yeah, so it's pretty simple, except now it's real. So now you really want to get them correct. And it's worth 40 points, and we're going to to be doing that. And that will be the end. There's no new Excel workbook this week. Okay, so that's going to be it right here. Okay, so you got Excel. Now, beyond that, it's just 2 TED Talk assignments. One of them here's 2 little short videos. I mean, really short, 4 minutes for one, 12 minutes of the other, of some app developers. Okay, people developing apps. So you watch the 2 TED Talks, and there's a little assignment that goes with it that's explained here. Should be pretty self-explanatory. Then the last one is another TED Talk. And this one's about all your devices can be hacked. So I was looking at a bunch of different TED Talks on hacking. There's a whole bunch of them out there, and they focus on different aspects of the issue and the problem. So I decided this one's a little more general. Plus, you can hack anything. You can hack a car. They can hack a smart appliance. It could hack your computer, your phone, things like that. So that's it. They're not hard at all. None of them are hard. None of them take that long. Hour of code is probably the longest, and that even won't take you that long. So if you get on it, you can be done before the end of the week. And if you need all the way till Friday, you got all the way till Friday and at least some of the assignments. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So what's the rest of the week going to be like here? Because they want us to do a Zoom during the 2nd and 4th hybrid blocks. So I'm going to do that again tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Friday. Now, today is mainly where I go over the assignments. Thursday, I'll probably talk about some of the TED Talks and go into some detail there and answer questions. Tuesday, tomorrow, and Friday, I just call them that office hours. I don't have any plan of doing any lesson. You can come in if you got questions or stuck on something or whatever. And if you don't feel any obligation to come on Tuesday or Friday. And as always, you can contact me anytime with questions or problems or whatever. So basically, I just do these relatively simple assignments. We're focusing on coding. We're focusing on hacking. We're focusing on web app development or any kind of app development. And we're wrapping up Excel. Then we'll continue after the break with some more internet topics and other related topics. And we'll see what else we get to. So, yeah, if you come back Thursday, if you can, tomorrow and Friday, if you got questions or something, by all means, come. If you don't, probably not a lot to come for because I'm not going to do much except maybe ramble on a little bit about some of the stuff going on with computers and technology. Okay. So, well, that's even shorter than I thought. Probably because I already did this already, and I thought, I already put that recording up. That's pretty much it. If you're behind in any work, get that in. I've been working on grades. And if you're way behind any work, be in touch with me about a way to catch up because I can help you catch up a little bit. And some students are in here today doing that. And I know some are planning to come Wednesday. I will be here all day Wednesday if you want to come in and work in the lab and catch up that way too. Okay. So that's it for today. I'll hang around a minute or two if anybody's got any questions, but if not, good luck with everything. And we're also working on HCTV we hope to have out this week. And we'll see. Okay. Have a good week for that. If you don't come tomorrow, that's not a big deal unless you got a question or need help on something. Then I'll see you Thursday, hopefully, and we'll be wrapping things up before the holidays. So take care.
Bye, Mr. Rio.
See ya. Take care. Everyone go out and enjoy the snow.
Bye.
Yep, take care. Let me know if you got questions or help catching up with any of you.
Okay. Just email you?
You can email me or text me. I posted under the Rio contacts, both of it. So yeah.
Okay.
Either one's okay. Yep. If anybody wants to come in, I'll be here Wednesday.